Low Tech Magic, episode 21. So I've got some things today that I want to get done. As usual, I've got a plan, and we're going to see how far along we can get through it. So today, I've got two projects in particular that I want to get done. Number one is I need to get the creosote oil out of the coke oven so that I can continue making coal coke, so that I can continue making my my steel. So we need to go ahead and get some place to put that, and the easiest place to do that is going to be into a large tank. So the mod pressure pipes gives us an option for this, which I'm going to go ahead and pursue because I like this one. I've used it before, and hopefully we'll get it going without any trouble. Last time there was just a little bit that caused me an issue, but we got it worked out and everything was fine. So what I've been doing is I have been making some powdered iron and cooking up some iron ingots. So from here we are going to make some of these tank walls, and I cooked up some cactus green already. So let's see how many of these we can make. I can make all 4 sets, so that gives us a stack. Okay, so what are we going to do with these? Well, the first thing we need is going to be a tank controller, which uses a diamond and 4 redstone. Now, another thing that I did was I cleaned up all of my storage here, and I'm using the 1x2 drawers, which I'm not sure why it's called a 1x2. I would think it would be called like a 1x4, but here it has 4 drawers basically that you can put items into, and you've got upgrades that you can put in, of course. And so what I did was I put all of my metals in alphabetical order. Who am I hearing out here? And besides my guard Rochelle here, the other 2 NPCs, villagers, whatever, they left, and I think I know why. I think it's because I didn't give them a home location. I didn't say, hey, this building is your home, and so when nighttime came along, they automatically teleport back to their home location, and so I'm going to have to go and get some more villagers. So, but yeah, you can see here I've got almost every single ore in a position here. You'll see some of these have glass panes, and that's if it doesn't have a specific ore block. Like the Tiberium, I'll have to get that with Silk Touch. Also, some of them don't have powdered forms, so, or crushed, depending on what it's called. Some of them are powdered, some of them are grit, so just depending on what mod it's from. And this one here, of course, the alumina I only happen to have 1 of, so I haven't been able to do much with that. But I've got the arcanite, I've got the bismuth, I've got basically every ore that I have up here. And then I've just got spacers for things that they don't actually have through mod integration. So aside from that, we need to get a diamond, which I've got, looks like a whole 5 of. Now, I did actually, I don't think I showed this. I put Silk Touch onto my cobalt iron hammer, and one of the things that allows me to do then is to pick up things like diamond ore, which if I smelt it, I can get 1 diamond. If I put it in a crusher, I can get 1 with a possibility of 3. This is the Extra Utilities crusher. The other option is I can put it into the Immersive Engineering crusher and get a guaranteed 2. So the other option would be for me to build up my pickaxe with a very, very high level of looting and hopefully be able to average greater than 2 per ore block. But that'll be later. And then we need some redstone. I'm just going to grab a stack of redstone here to get us going. So let's come over here and start building some tank parts, like the tank controller. This one here, I believe, can go pretty much anywhere. I don't believe it needs to be down in the bottom or anything. Let's see, we're going to need some tank indicator blocks. And again, I don't know that that's a need, but that's something that I definitely want to have. So let's go ahead and get, let's go with 3 of these. Okay. And then we are going to need tank fluid. Let's see, where's the one we want? Not the intake. I want the tank access port. So this one here, oh, looks like we're going to need some more cactus green, but we also need these fluid interfaces, which is also more cactus green. So thankfully I've been growing all that cactus out along my wall. So let's just go ahead and cook up a bit more of this. That won't take very long at all. And let's see what else we're going to need. We're going to need, let's see, there's a tank sensor. I'm not sure exactly what that will do. There isn't a lot of documentation in game for the pressure pipes, but other than that, we're going to want a bunch of tank blocks. So let's go ahead and get, we can get 12, huh? Let's just go and get them all, because I'm still going to need to make some more with this. All right, so we want the access port. So in order to get this, we need this. So we only need to do that once, thankfully. Interface. Okay, I will need to make one of those as well. Where's one I'm looking for? Access port. So we just need some more tank walls. And we can make the access port. Okay, and now my inventory is getting successfully filled. I'm going to put those away. I'm not going to do those anymore. So now I need to make some hoppers, huh? All right, do I have any wood in here? No, wood is over here. It's enough for one. Where'd the rest of my wood go? Is it in here? Man, I just saw that I had a bunch of wood. It's not in there, is it? Well, I know I've got some here in my bag of holding. We'll just... Oh, I already grabbed it. That's why. Never mind. Okay, let's just go and make 4 of these. And I know I need at least 2. So we'll just go ahead and make 2 of those. And that was the tank interface. So make one of these. Okay, now the question kind of is, how am I going to put this together? Well, obviously we are going to, I'm going to be using the transfer node because I can put it on any block and I know it's going to work just fine. So I put that there and already it's pulled out one. I just right click to try to pick that up. Okay, and then we are going to need a transfer pipe. So off of that, I believe, is the access port, which if we look at the access port recipe, uses the fluid interface. So I'm pretty sure that's the one that needs to go here. And it doesn't look like it's connecting. That may be a bad thing. There are other ways that things can be done, but let's go ahead and see. It may just be because it's not an actual tank yet. All right, tank blocks. So we are going to start with a simple 3x3. And of course that means I'm out already. Let's see, where are the indicator blocks? I want to put those in. Let's put the indicator block there, and we'll put one there so I can see it on either side. And let's go ahead and put our tank controller here. Okay, so now when we look at it, we actually have a tank. It's not going to hold very much, but it is filling up already. So that means that it did connect as soon as it became a machine. And now all we have to do is add extra blocks along the bottom, like maybe, well, let's go and clear some of this out here so I can get in there. Ooh, some coal. So I'm going to go and hammer that up. And you can see it's all coming as ore blocks now because I've got the silk touch. So interestingly, I don't even have a bottom on this, and it is successfully filling up. That is interesting. I didn't expect it to work like that. Okay, so let's put our indicator there, and we have a tank block here. Let's go ahead and put a tank interface on this side, and then after that I just need to get some more tank walls. And in the meantime, this thing here should be cooking up because it's completely empty now, so we can get some more beautiful coal coke so we can keep making our blocks of steel. And I do definitely have a use for that very, very soon here. So let's go ahead and make some more of these. Let's make 2 more sets. That should be enough, at least to complete the next level. So I'm going to come down here, and let's place one there and there. I thought that it had to have one in the center on the bottom, but I guess it doesn't. That really just surprised me. So now 704 buckets worth of creosote oil that this can hold. And so with this interface here, we can pull it out if we'd like. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how that just worked out. Let's go ahead and just fill this in with some dirt here. Don't want anything to spawn. And as you can see, it was about the easiest thing in the world to upgrade it. So if at any time I need to go and add some more storage, that will be a very, very simple process. So now that our steel is back up and in production, let's go and put these tank parts back in here. And we will put our iron ingots away and our redstone away. And let's see. Oh yeah, let's go empty out this creosote bucket. And actually, where is that drum? I have just a stone drum with some creosote oil. I'm going to see if I can place that in there and empty it out, because I would really like to, you know, if I'm going to have a drum, I'd like to have it empty. Let's see, can I put it in there by any chance? We'll accept all fluids. Click with any fluid container. No, okay, so if I do that, okay, that at least emptied. So I can empty this manually. I'll do that later. You guys don't need to watch me do that, but I'll put it there so that I hopefully will remember. Yeah, so that looks good. So the next thing we are going to be working on is that large crusher, that multi-block crusher that I was looking at earlier. And so this one here requires a lot of steel. And so that is why I needed to get the steel production back up to snuff, so to speak. Let's see, what do we have here? I'm definitely going to need some more chests because I wrote it down. I need 9 hoppers for this. And let's see. So that, of course, means I need 9 chests. There's 10, so that's a good way to get us started. Let's go ahead and grab, of course I threw all the iron back in. That's chromium. There we are. We have how much in there? 31 ingots, that's it. Man, I thought I would have had more than that. Alright, let's just go ahead and grab it. I don't know that there's any way to lock what goes in here. I can't take it from here, unfortunately. That would be really nice if I could, and then I could just leave one in there. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to take it all and then just put one back. So 9 hoppers, huh? Oof, not enough. That's only 7. Okay, we definitely need to get some more iron going. Let me see what I've got left over at the smeltery. Iron in here. I do have a block, so we'll pull that out. Do I have... Oh, nice. 5 more blocks of iron. That is exactly what I need. Excellent. I changed my door. I made it micro blocks because this whole thing here is covered in micro blocks, and the reason for that is because these are no longer multi-part. At least not with this version of multi-part. So it has to actually stick out an extra block. So with that, I went ahead and I took the door off, and I just used the micro blocks to make basically an open doorway, but mobs shouldn't go through this because it's not. There are no full block spaces available for them to move through. Anyway, just something to think about there. Okay, so we have our blocks of iron. Let's go ahead and get 3 more of these. Okay. So the next thing we need is we need 10 steel scaffolding, which is this. So we need to do this recipe twice. So we need steel rods, which you get 4. So I'll have to do this recipe twice. Let's go ahead and just convert all of this to steel. Okay, there's our rods. And then let's do this. We now have our 12 steel scaffolding and our 9 hoppers. So I'm going to mark those off. We need a redstone engineering block. I actually need 2 different types of engineering blocks. Really, all these have block and... There we go. Okay. So 1 redstone engineering block. I need some copper, iron, and redstone. And then I need 10 light engineering blocks, which you get 2 with some copper and some iron mechanical parts. And in some ways it looks kind of crazy. How much copper do we have in there? We've got 28 copper ingots. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. And again, we're going to put 1 back in there to keep its place. And let's see, I've already got... Where are those? How... Okay, something weird just happened there. I think I know what it was. It tried to place it back into my inventory in kind of a strange way. Oh, I got some more emerald and diamond fragments. I didn't realize that. Because I fought another boss. I believe it was another one of the Minotaurs. So I guess I'd go and throw those in there too. They don't have an actual place yet, so everything just ends up in this iron chest if it doesn't have a specific location to go to. Alright, so again, I'm looking for these right here, these iron mechanical components. So let's go ahead and make our... Oh, I didn't grab any redstone. There's always something. Grab a stack. Alright, redstone engineering block. We get 2 of them for 1 recipe. And now here, we don't have enough of these iron mechanical components, so I can only get 2. So I need to do this 4 more times. So let's get some of these. I need 2 each. So what do I need, like 8 of those? Let's just go with that. Let's see if that's... Yeah, that only gives us 6. So we need more iron again. Now, I do have 1 more block. Let me see if I have any more over here ready to go. Alright, got you. I guess I'll go grab that 1 block here. If it's nighttime, I'll sleep. But I don't think it is. I'll sleep here in the schoolhouse if I can. Nope. I only sleep at night. Sorry about the rain. Come on, get me through the door. There's no micro block here. What is keeping me from getting through the door? There we go. 1 more block of iron. 11. That's going to help, but it's not going to be enough. Run, run, run. So thankfully this is fairly quick. Alright. So I need to do this 2 more times. You just need 4 of these. There we are. And now we're just waiting on the iron. I believe that's enough. Alright, so there's our 10 light engineering blocks. Redstone engineering block. The only thing we need now is 8 steel fences. Okay, so we get 3 each time. Darn it, why do I have to do it 3 times and have 2 left over? Can't the recipes, like, even out? Which means I have to do it 3 times and have 9. Okay, so I need, and I'm going to have extra, no, I won't have extra steel rods this time. So that gives me 6. There. Okay, so I've got everything for that. I also need my engineer's hammer, oops, which is right here. So I am going to put this upstairs, I think, or should I put it downstairs? You know, maybe a noisy crusher should be downstairs. What do you think? Yeah, we'll put it upstairs. I really need to put something in here anyway. That'll give me a reason to put a roof on this thing. Okay, so now when we're looking at it, let's see. Looks like light, scaffold, scaffold. Okay, light, scaffold. And let's see. I have never made one of these before. So we're gonna do it here, I think. Ah, I just broke my nook. Maybe this corner wasn't the best place. Let's see if I can get that nook. Where's my nook? There it is. Okay, yeah, let's not pick that corner. Because if I do any more lava mills, they're all going to be in a vertical column. So we'll put it here. Right above this. So it was a light, scaffold, a light, and then 2 scaffold. Okay, let's look at the next row. Okay, then the same thing for the next row. So light engineer, scaffold, light engineer to scaffold. I may have to move my door. And then after that is light and all scaffold. Okay, so the next row is redstone light engineer. And then squared fencing around another light engineer block in the center. Well, it must be nighttime. Good, that means I can sleep. Oops. Just need a flat block to sleep on. Oh, that was weird. Okay, that'll get rid of the rain and the mobs. Oh, and then we're also going to need our... How did I make 10 hoppers? Oh, I made 9 and I already had one. That's how. Okay, then the back row here is the other 3 engineering blocks. Light engineering blocks. And from there, it looks like it's 9 hoppers on the top. Yep. Centered, right? Yep, on top of the fence posts. Okay. And now we are going to give it a whack, I believe, on the redstone engineering block. Isn't that where you're supposed to whack? Oh, there it goes. Nice. Okay, and of course this needs power, so I'm probably gonna see about maybe using another undeath generator since I have so much of that stuff. Let's see. Now this is one of those things that I think you drop in from the top. Wow, that's kind of cool looking, isn't it? Oh wow, I can stand in it. Thank goodness it's not on. So yeah, it looks like you just drop stuff into it, kind of like you do the metal press. So, do I have a dropper? If so, that would work, or maybe something else. Let me see. I don't think I have any droppers, but I could make one. Redstone and cobblestone? Yeah, I can make that. Okay, so we are going to use a dropper. Let's go ahead and put this immersive engineering stuff into here, since it is spare. Okay, I shouldn't need that either. Alright, so I've got a chest. I might be able to do something like that, but I think... Oh, the dropper needs a signal, so... Let's just use a chest and a transfer pipe. Do I have any more transfer nodes that aren't fluid? I do not. Okay, let's make another transfer node then. Transfer node items. Chest stone. Okay, well, I've got plenty of stone. Alrighty. So, I will need another chest now, though. Okay, so if we go up here... Oh, let's see. Don't I have another furnace generator around here somewhere? I thought I had made a couple. Nah, it's a burner heater. Because I know I've got some extra machine blocks. I thought I'd made another furnace generator. Quick check, quick check. No. Okay. What kind of generator should we make? I mean, furnace is really easy. Well, I could do slimy. I do have a lot of slime. Probably the undeath generator would be the best, but I would need a furnace generator just to make it. Probably the same with the slimy. Yeah, I'd still need the furnace generator anyway. So I'll just start with a furnace generator. And then if it needs more power, I can upgrade it. Where'd it go? There. I don't have any more iron on me? Ooh. Yes, I do. Haha. Alright, so let's go test this thing out. And I guess I'll need something to crush, won't I? I suppose I could just use the cobblestone here. Alright, so obviously get this in position before I give it power. So if this comes here, we want... Probably there would be good. No, over one. It's got to be in the center. Okay, so from what I have seen, or how I have seen things work, I have seen this work with the oh, what was it? The plate stamper thing. Okay, so now that we have that, this over here, when I look at this, it tells me that there is, you know, no power or anything. So I believe this is where it's going to want power to go. So let's just grab this furnace generator right here. And I don't have anything to burn. Well, technically I do, I guess. You can burn that. Okay. Or maybe it needs to go here. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. In the meantime, let's put some cobblestone in there. Is it doing anything? No. Let's read our book. When in doubt, read the manual. Machines spring depends on the power supplied. A redstone signal to the control panel at the front will halt the crusher's process. This behavior can be inverted. Structure is formed by right-clicking the central block of the front. Front is the wide side of the structure, which has a light engineering block at the bottom. Okay, so I'm not seeing activity, so I don't think it likes this power, at least the way it is. So I will figure that out off screen. I'm a little bit over time, So thanks for watching, guys. I'll get this figured out. I'll show you guys what I learn, and that'll be in the next one. So thanks for hanging out with me again. Take it easy.